Ladies and gentlemen,
Dem
boys, how's it going? So we got a lot to talk about.
I'm not here right now. My fall guy's in place for me right there.
I don't even know what that means.
My stunt double.
Who's your stunt double?
I don't know. It's not me.
So we gonna go on with the show. Now we got a little bit to talk about. Kind of got some things going on. Kobe Bryant, happy birthday today. Turned 37.
Mamba Black.
The Black Mamba. Yeah.
Why you gotta be Black Mamba? No,
You always tend to bring a race like Black Mamba.
Why you can't be Kobe Mamba?
That doesn't make sense.
Basketball Mamba. Orange Mamba for basketball color.
I don't. Go ahead with your
why
Black Mamba.
Why does black bean gotta be black?
Goodness gracious. Race is a big issue with you. It's a big issue. Nah, but on a serious note, Kobe Bryant turning 37 years old. He's been in the league since how old? 17?
Yeah, 18. He was 17 going on 18.
17 going on 18?
Yeah.
But did he play his first game at 17?
I believe that first half of the season.
He was 17. That's right. So 20 years. 20 years. I'm 24. Been most of my life since I've seen Kobe Bryant in the uniform. And I want to see you gone. I'm sorry, Kobe Bryant, but I don't like you no more now playing. Kobe's good. I mean, he's good. He's got one more year. One more year?
Yeah. I mean, if he had that supercalifragilisticexpialidocious surgery, I just think he's one more year just because of the competitive edge he has.
I mean, I think he did say this is his going to be probably his last year.
Yeah, but we'll see how he's feeling.
Yeah, it's Kobe Bryant. You never know.
Yeah, he might pull him out. I mean, if Tim Duncan could go 427 seasons.
Tim Duncan did go about 500 seasons. Yeah. I don't know how Tim Duncan still.
It's the land before time.
he was balling with George Gervin and
right, yeah.
and I can't finger roll, but injuries. It's kind of injury. With Tim Duncan.
Right.
Kind of getting injured now. A little older age, but he still can
work, man. Yeah, footwork.
These old men are doing pretty good.
Especially for his height. I mean, you got to give him credit for his height and age going on.
Why do big men get injured more?
Just more physicality on them.
So a guard is not getting that body up on him all the time?
Not as beaten up as much as a post. No, not as much as a post player. I can say, as a guard, I could say a post player takes more to beating than you're gonna get the beating in the game regardless on that level of play. In the NBA, body's gonna get beat up, but the post takes a lot of
beat down.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, there's a lot of scratches on their arm. Our post players
there's a lot that's not called, because you just can't call everything. For the continuity of the game and stuff.
Peyton Manning with his little fingertips. He said,
"Are you ready for some football?"
Since 2011,
I can't feel my hands.
Peyton Manning could not feel his fingertips.
Like this, he coming out.
See, you joking, man, but he's still
throwing the ball. That's why I'm joking.
He's still throwing the ball.
Why, Peyton? Why? First it was all with my neck. If I gotta go surgery, my neck. Your neck been like that since Tennessee.
It's been since the neck. It's been since the neck surgery.
Right, but I'm just saying, your neck had the same situation since you played all your life.
He said Tennessee.
Right.
He played on Tennessee. Peyton Manning. Colts, Indianapolis,
Tennessee College.
Oh, gotcha. He did play Tennessee.
He played Tennessee. That's why his brother went to Ole Miss because he didn't want to follow.
His brother went to Ole Miss. Okay. You were right. But injuries, as far as injuries, I mean.
I feel like okay.
What's worse? You got MMA. You got boxing. You got hockey. You got. Obviously, football.
Got Ronda Rousey not fighting that weight. that was his brilliant homework.
She's not fighting.
And then she gonna talk trash to one of the biggest money making boxers. I don't get that.
This makes me even more mad because they're gonna put her out there against Holly Holm. You know what she's gonna do to Holly Holm?
Destroy.
She's gonna take you to the ground and she's gonna submit you. And
done, because she got the weight.
If this was a boxing match, Ronda Rousey has no chance.
Holmes got the better hands, right? So you believe.
So I feel.
Yeah.
So I feel. But once again, if Ronda comes in 50 pounds, 150 pounds,
Holmes is 135,
it's not gonna be a fair fight.
Snap it to a Slim Jim.
So I mean, what do you think is worse?
Huh?
What do you have as worse? You got boxing, you got MMA, football, injury-wise.
Injury-wise, MMA, you gonna get Parkinson's. Football, MMA. You know why I say football? Because they're still
you keep saying MMA gonna get Parkinson's. What? Nobody fighting MMA has even way back when to now there's not been many diagnosed Parkinson's. Boxing has a very
football. You know,
okay.
I think football for brain, the neurological process has shown to be very detrimental. It has crippled people, you know, as they retired and they stopped playing and they became off the roids. Mm-hmm. There's another factor too, you know. Some sports lose less roids than others, you know. Mm-hmm. Performance enhancers. Now they got performance enhancers, which I think they're acceptable ones, so people have adjusted, right? A little bit.
Performance enhancing drugs as far as like what?
I think some people have adjusted where it's the natural supplement versus.
Okay, correct. Yeah, you still have your protein supplements that build your muscles, your amino acids, things like that.
Right. But to me, I don't. You know, football, you combine the steroids with the head hits. Even though you have your rules, you're gonna get head on head just because of the momentum of the game. So I think it's more
especially
dangerous.
On the line.
You know, I think it's more dangerous with the neurological, with the brain injuries, brain injuries and brain trauma. I have to go with football just because of it's just they have produced a lot of brain trauma cases. So.
I'm kind of divided between boxing and football. Right. I mean, as far as injuries, boxing, those head injuries. I mean, you got a big one in Muhammad Ali. The man,
that's because he decided to go back in the ring. Excuse me, and he shouldn't have went.
That's true.
I believe he brought that.
Destroyed.
This may sound rude or cruel to some people. I feel he brought that upon himself. If you stay away from that fight, you don't fight one more time.
He also, the way he fought, he kind of brought it on himself. I mean, the rope, he took hits, and I mean, that's how he won fights. He got people worn down, and
you're not that fast no more in that last one, man.
No, the last one.
I don't know what was you thinking to do that.
He got what? I don't remember any rounds. I haven't even looked that up. But yeah, poor Muhammad.
Talking robots on that one.
So you think that last one was what did it?
Yeah. He shouldn't have got back in the ring. He was cool, man.
So that's why you still say.
I think it triggered it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You always got that because you always had that deal because you were taking that. I think that ignited that fight, triggered it. I think you could stay away. You got a good opportunity to maybe prolong it. Mm-hmm. And long, it looked like you go down that road anyway because of I think the vigor of the fighting and how fighting was then. And there was a lot of headshots, you know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Not
a lot of body didn't work body that body. I mean, working the body is
more effective.
It is effective. It's very effective.
Yeah. Who wears who down first?
Exactly. Taking a lot of body shots, kind of your punches kind of weaken, especially to the ribs. But speaking football, Chris Carter, his comments.
Look, Aphrodisia, this is what I need you to do. I need you to go out for me tonight, and then I'm gonna go get twisted. Then you gonna sit in the car, all right? That's our anonymous guest over there. He's smiling, so I think he's gonna do it.
Chris Carter telling people they need.
He said, "No, he don't want the money. He don't want my $5. I got $5 on it."
Telling rookies they need a fall guy. Now
that was like you with Sunday. Was it? What's the football movie we talked about?
The football movie?
They had the person follow the guy around and camping.
See, now I have
Al Pacino.
Oh, any given Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like that. Any given Sunday.
Oh, correct. Yeah.
That's all you doing is have the guy follow you around and some stuff hit the fan.
Fall guy, yeah.
Some stuff hit the fan, then they right there to
Now, he apologized, but I don't know why he apologized.
I apologize because it's probably been going on. He just
it makes
dropped
sense.
the dime.
What? It makes sense to me.
If you're going to protect your money, your livelihood,
you
can't make good decisions. Go ahead.
Aaron Hernandez taking people in the middle of nowhere and shooting them in the head.
And you couldn't pay somebody to kill somebody?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not shooting people. I'm not condoning
it's condoning murder, but it makes sense not to do it your John Brown self. You making millions of dollars, and now you spending your whole life in prison.
Yeah,
Ray Lewis.
He ain't touched nobody.
But he did.
He ain't touched nobody. He ain't put no hands on nobody.
Man, get out of here.
He physically did not pull the trigger.
Okay. If you say so. That Ray Lewis is a thug.
So you felt he drove by, had a mask on, pop.
Thought about the security guard.
Huh? Because remember, it was different sequences to that case.
Okay. So I mean, maybe you don't think. When he was preaching about violence, we kind of had a laugh about that.
Yeah, because
we were laughing about that.
To this day, Ray Lewis is not innocent. I agree with
you.
It's conspiracies of whatever. But I don't feel he physically did it. But if you and I gotta be careful. I say Ray Lewis, listen, I won't be here next week.
Right? If you are listening,
why you have to do that, Ray?
Come to Wichita, Kansas, Ray. No, I'm playing.
See here.
No, I'm playing. I ain't messing with you, Ray.
We dedicate. Can we get $5,000 donation?
I am not messing with you, Ray. Right, yeah. K-Bath over there, Ray. Come on.
For the kids, right?
But Fall Guy, it makes sense. It just really does. It
makes sense, but it's so wrong.
To say it in the event he said it.
Right. Yeah. It was. You like hold a workshop and say that to him behind closed doors.
You hear about the USC coach?
What is it?
Sarkisian.
That's the coach from Washington University.
USC.
But he came over.
Yeah. Correct. The fool apparently had a meeting with a bunch of what the people give to the school boosters. Yeah, had a booster. A bunch of big boosters, and he comes out there drunk, starts dropping F-bombs. So, yeah, this is what happened over at a it's called something to Troy or like a something to Troy. You know how USC Troy and everything like that. It's an event for Troy.
That drunk?
He was drunk, dropping F-bombs, saying Oregon sucks, Notre Dame sucks, Arizona State sucks. Made a fool of himself. His AD actually took him back. His AD took him back off of the event. He could not come back.
And then athletic director in Minnesota getting drunk, harassing women.
Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about.
What is this going on? It's
a power thing. It's a power thing. It's
But with football guys.
Well, that was just
I was drunk.
Yeah, he was just drunk. But I mean, he can have alcohol at that event. But
why you gonna have to do that, dude?
He's not fired. I mean,
well, no. It wasn't
very
Washington.
Cute, but it wasn't Washington.
You're on a different level, man. It's a different program.
Correct, exactly. So he shouldn't have.
You might have been able to, seriously, he might have been able to be more personable like that at the University of Washington because it's not a prestige. You got more common acting people at that type of program. USC just has a different prestige to it. So, I get that. We're talking about millionaires. You're talking about boosters. You're not talking about people that put a wing by themselves.
Yeah,
their family. We're not talking about. Oh, I'm gonna get $50,000. We're talking about millions of dollars in one venue.
And just because they went to the school, they liked the school. I mean, I wish I had
they went to the school, they liked the school. So I would take them back too. If you he's probably having fun. He probably wasn't being an asshole. It's probably like, hey, that's not this type of. Correct. So
it took him back there.
You get a pass,
I guess.
That's his one pass.
This is one pass. Sarkisian. No, I'm saying Sarkisian for.
I thought it was poor hire though for that school. I thought for the preseason program, you go from Kiffin to that, it's going backwards.
Kiffin was
backwards either.
Kiffin was a huge backwards.
Pete Carroll got out before the allegations.
So he was smart. Yeah.
So he already knew.
He's had success in the NFL, which I mean. Well, is it him as a coach, or is it him just getting into a lucky situation with, Russell Wilson in the 3rd round, or Marshawn Lynch pickup? Or
I think he's at the right place at the right time.
Reaching the boom. Okay.
I think you come, some people, you come in the opportunity, right time. You can't be mad at him. Some people build. Here's the thing: you can't forget about the football coach that worked on Seattle becoming competitive. The coaches, so you give them credit too.
Exactly.
So some people, a lot of times in any sport that's competitive, high school through college, and I've been a part of it too. I've been, sometimes a person that builds it to be competitive is not always a person that has the privilege of seeing it.
Oh, kind of like Mark Jackson,
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. Good job, Steve Kerr. Good job, Steve Kerr.
Yeah. You did that in one season.
Lord have mercy.
You're such an awesome coach.
Yeah, right. So basically, we're talking about injuries. Steve Kerr,
crazy, right?
Makes me really mad that happened. Yeah.
I mean, they knew. You know why they put him in there? Because they knew this was their year.
So you saying the NBA powers that be made Kyrie and Kevin Love hurt?
Huh? No, not hurt. I'm talking about name a black coach that won an NBA title.
The last black coach that's won an NBA title.
Was it Avery Johnson? No, he lost. Right?
The last black coach to win an NBA title. Well, no Laker team, no Bull team, no Spur team, no Heat team, Pistons. Interesting. I can't think of one, but I mean, I'm sure.
I'm sure it's somebody. And Liddy Wilkins is one of the most. He retired from coaching. He's one of the most winningest.
Doc Rivers,
Boston. Thank you.
Doc Rivers. Yeah.
Yeah, we got our 1.5.
Our 1.5.
The half.
You mean the half? Yeah.
1.5 is Avery Johnson lost in the finals.
Oh, correct. I mean, Doc Rivers is a heck of a coach. I mean, he really is. And
here's the thing: he didn't have the greatest bench when he won it. Think about it. He had a short bench. It wasn't no depth.
He had a Big Baby Davis
that was out of shape. But
remember when Big Baby Davis fell? Get back up again. Oh God! Oh, made no sense. But go ahead.
Yeah, but I'm off the Mike Jackson. I just thought it was crazy, and that's the business, and that's how it rolls.
Correct. Going back to injuries, CC, knee injury.
CC who?
CC Sabathia.
The only game he good at is my iPad baseball game. He got about 3 wins right now.
CC is terrible. He does have about 3 wins, and he has the highest ERA for people who are eligible for the ERA title. Frankly, it's a game that we lost him, but he popped out for a year. That's it.
I mean, he just didn't come in ready, man.
His fastball was up, his pitch speed was up.
His weight wasn't down.
His weight, that's the thing. His weight doesn't need to be down. His weight needs to be up. He has to be above 300. He has to be. For him to want a 90-mile-an-hour plus fastball, he has to be above 300.
Then you suspect to these.
And now he's injured. Yeah, I mean, it's one or the other. It's kind of like David Wells. You a big guy, so something's going to happen. Something's going to happen.
I see you, CC.
See you, CC. One last thing. Yeah. One last thing. We got the Kansas City Royals. We've been talking them up all since they've been doing good.
Right.
Well, and they go ahead and lose 3 out of 4 to Boston. Yes, they got 4. They scored 4 in the 4th game
for this season.
I have no idea. For pride and for.
So how do you? I understand you lose.
That's a first-place team with the best record in the American League losing to the team in a weak American League, and they're the last-place team.
I understand losing a game. That's part of competition, but you're clearly the best.
Maybe 2, because they were over in Boston.
Boston, right?
They were in Boston.
So you got a home field advantage.
Boston.
Have they 4?
They lost 3 out of 4.
Come on, man. You got to go 50-50 split.
At least.
Win the away game. Away series.
I'm just disappointed in you. I'm just disappointed in you.
That's weak. Cueto pitching,
I have no idea.
Yeah. I was about to toss some trash and I didn't check.
But the thing is, even if he did pitch and he didn't win. He didn't win.
Man, my man.
They were down. They were down.
Emotional trauma, man. You leave Cincinnati compared to Kansas, you be in the state of shock too.
Right,
There's more to do. I'm sorry.
There's more to do. There is, and Cincinnati's a terrible place. But Cincinnati's not a terrible place. Cleveland's a terrible place.
Cleveland
is a terrible place.
Yeah.
That's why you ever notice when LeBron says, "Oh, I rep where I come from," he says Akron. He never says Cleveland.
I don't know.
we got
our producers are upset in the other production room.
The production room, yeah, it's going crazy over here.
Oh,
thank you very much for listening. My name is David.
All right, Coleman.
You what?
Coleman.
You're Coleman.
Yeah.
Apparently he's going by last name.
Last Sports. K-Bag.
Kansas Sports.
Yeah, Kansas
Thank
Sports.
you very much, sponsors.
Sweet Swishes.